we were talking about you being from Hawaii, and you went to Hawaii this past year. I guess I don't know what island or where you were, but did you give him any recommendations for where he should visit? Was it not in your purview? How did that all go down?
He didn't want to come back.
He doesn't want to come back?
So, funny story. I'm at a luau, right, with my family, and I take a video, and I sent it to Marist, and I said, hey, look, and he said, I want to make sure I'm pro. He was like, that's exactly why I'm in the States playing football, because he was like, I don't want to be dancing for you, right, if you're over here vacationing. And it was so funny, but my kids, what we did when we went to luau, all they did was they got the fake tattoos, and they kept walking around like, I'm Marist, send them a picture. And so they loved it. We had a blast, man.
I texted him back. I said, that's why I'm here playing, because I don't want to dance for you tourists. I was laughing.
How often do you get back home? I assume over the summer, but it's a long flight. How often are you back there?
Probably I think twice a year.
Okay.
It's around bowl game time and then summer. Yeah,
okay.
That's about it.
As the head coach that was a linebacker, do you look at the linebackers a little bit differently? Do you talk to them differently because that's a position group you understand? Just what's the communication? He's nodding. He's saying you too. But what's that like?
Well, people don't realize they were my position group when I first got here. And so every day I was with them and I was coaching them. And that is the greatest bond. Like, I miss that more than any. People say, what do you miss about being a head coach? I said, I miss being in the room with those guys. But it's Marist, it's Jack Kaiser, it's JD Bertrand, some of those guys that I actually got to coach and be their coach. Those are the guys you probably have a close relationship. So you are going to be hard on them, right? Because they know how to take it, because we spent so much time together. So yeah, I'm always watching them. 2, I'm always hard on them. But 3, they know how to take it. It's like, that's just coach being coach.
Did you think he's harder on you guys?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
How so? He's just on you guys quicker?
Yeah, he's always watching us.
They just have to stand out in the film differently, right?
I'll see him out the corner of my eye watching us. Even though he's like obviously in charge of the whole practice, he always has his eye on us.
It's like it always happens. Like, I try to watch other positions.
Yeah, I'll mess up and he'll know. Like, he'll call me out on it.
If he wouldn't mess up, I wouldn't yell at him. You know what I mean?
But I feel like it'll be different if someone else messed up. You wouldn't know. I have no idea. Maybe a receiver messed up. He probably wouldn't have no idea.
No.
Just let it go.
Yeah, I'll see it on film. Hey, Stuck, did he mess up there? Okay, good. So, but Marist, those linebackers, I can watch everything they do and say, okay, come here.
I know. I'll look at him and sometimes just give me that look, and I was like, I know, I got you.
I'm curious about your injury, man. You came back last year after being away for a year, and then you've really looked like a different guy even this year. Just what's that process been like? I've heard you talk about it in press conferences just to see the way he kind of moves around the field. But how have you felt? I want to start with you. Do you feel like you're all the way back this year and the guy you thought you'd be?
Yeah, I feel like I'm all the way back. I mean, I don't make any excuses for myself. I think my preparation and just attention to detail this year is what has made me play better. But yeah.
You've seen that. What have you seen this year from him?
Yeah. He plays the game so physical. I think back to when I first got here and I was watching 2020 film and the way he flies around, he's hitting people. And then for him to break his leg, and it was the last full contact day of fall camp. And to see where he's at now, it's just a lot of hard work. And he really has stepped his game. And I've challenged him, the preparation, we know you're naturally gifted, right? He's naturally athletic. He's naturally physical, but the preparation is going to be that final piece to get him to be elite. And I've seen him take a major step up in that area.
What's the maybe one thing that you guys have leaned on this year defensively? I'll ask both you guys. 12 points in 4 games. Just what are you happy with? What are you hoping to maybe clean up going into next week?
I think I'm happy with the way we respond to different situations. I think we just go out there and play. We don't care what the situation is really, because there's always a standard of play like that,
right?
Where we hold ourselves to. So I think just for us to respond to anything, I think I'm proud of that, most of all. But I think moving forward, just being more disciplined, just being able to play as a unit and have leadership on the field from more guys, I think that's going to elevate our game.
For me, we have a saying that clarity equals
velocity,
right? Clarity equals velocity. Yeah. And as you watch our defense play, they're playing really fast.
Okay.
And you're talking about year 2 in the same system.
Yeah.
So now these guys know what to do, how to do it and why they're doing it. And
Mhm.
they're playing so much faster. So it's really, we got great leadership from Coach Golden on down to these guys. And it's been really impressive to watch.
With Marist, what excites you about his future, whether it's on the field, off the field? He's a leader for you guys, but what are you looking forward to Marist Liufau when his time here is done?
Yeah, man, he's such a a great person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love about him, the most, is that he's a great person. He's going to be a great husband and a great father. And so that's what I'm most proud of about him. He's going to play this game of football as long as his body lets him.
Yeah.
Now he plays really violent. So his body sometimes going to say, hey, man, slow down a little bit, but that's what I'm most excited, man. He's got his degree. He's a committed person in life and in the game of football.
Yeah. Last one for you, Marist. Next time he and the family go to Hawaii, what's the one thing they got to make sure they do?
Ooh.
They have to. What'd you guys do when you guys?
We did Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couple of us, but we did the tourist stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us a deep cut, something that they wouldn't know. They got to see some experience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to your house. I want to get some.
Yeah,
some
I think
real
just
Hawaiian
like
food. Yeah.
just having like a laid back like barbecue on the beach.
Okay.
But with like
Authentic.
the family.
Yeah.
That's like what we do all the time.
Yeah.
And like having like the food that we make, like marinate it overnight and like throw it on the grill. I think that just having like a day at the beach.
You can't do
You
that
gotta
in
do
South
that.
Bend.
No. That's
South
like
Bend's
the
got
best
Notre Dame
thing.
football, but it doesn't have the backyard barbecue.
No, it sure doesn't, man.
Yeah.
It sure doesn't.